Hi everyone. Just wanted to say before we get started, one of the things that was super handy in this project was this set of 10mm sockets. You got wobblies and different depths and everything else. This was quite handy to make this radiator removal and install a lot easier. Recommend you get one. They're pretty cheap and it's got a lot of different selections. Hey everyone, welcome to Get Her Done Garage. Today we're working on my 2019 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack shaker. Got a problem. So, significant other, I referred to her as a particular individual in previous videos, was driving and all of a sudden the engine hot stayed, came on, said engine hot. So this was noticed, and yeah, I didn't like that. So I'm going to continue just going and driving. So it was continuing to driving for a while, and it would come and go, and then eventually it kept going and dinging, you know, car begging for its life. So I was FaceTime, told the particular individual to pull over at the as soon as possible. They did this, went in a safe place. Turns out that a mobile mechanic just happened to pull up and found out that the radiator had been damaged along with the fan, and I don't know how it got damaged. I don't know if something got sucked up in there. The fan was broken. I don't know. I wasn't there, but this is what I was told. So this particular roadside, or not roadside, mobile mechanic fixed it, right? Got a new radiator, got a new fan that was broken, and put my significant other, she went and continued on her way. Looked okay, everything looked fine, it drove fine for 100 miles, and then this came to forefront. Yeah, this hose came off, and these adapters were in the hose, so trying to keep it on. So what happened was mobile mechanic got the wrong radiator. So yeah, this is like for a V6 or something. So anyway, I'm gonna have to change it out for the right one. Stay tuned. All right, so what I've been trying to do so far is to get this fan out. The mobile mechanic hacked it in there. There was only one screw holding it in, and it was the wrong screw. I do have to give him some credit. This car did come home. It came home from 100 miles away. But it was hacked. And I also have to say, when he was working on it on the side of the road, it was dark and it was freezing cold, like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's cold for Texas. We ain't used to that. So, you know, you're working with cold fingers at night, trying to get things done. This thing's fighting you. You realize you got the wrong radiator at the last minute, and you're like, can I just get this person back on the road? And he did. He got it back on the road, and it came home. Was it a good fix? No, not at all. It's a lot to be desired. But anyway, what I had to do, I'm trying to get this fan off, was, so far I've taken off the air box here for the shaker. The shaker adds a complexity. So I took that air box off. And now I'm seeing what else it's going to take to get this fan out of the way. So stay tuned. I'm not going to video it live because that's boring and it makes too long of videos. So you can watch my water pump video, it's live. But this one's going to be just, you know, tips on how to get it apart. All right, so now I'm trying to get this fan out, and it's a struggle. I took this pulley off, took this pulley off, this little pulley thing, took that off, and so just trying to work the fan out, and it goes everywhere except for through the water pump pulley, which I believe I just broke something. So this dual fan is insane. Trying to get it out. I know some people have posted, you know, getting the fan from underneath. It ain't fitting the dual fan. Single fan probably no problem, but dual fan, maybe it'll go. I don't know. I'm doing the best that I can. So looks like I'm gonna rip some more stuff and break some more stuff to get it out. Probably what I should have done is take the water pump out. All right, so as you can see, I got the fan out. Probably not the right way, but it's out. You can see there's some damage here. I don't know if I did this or the roadside guy did it, but anyway, it's out, and we're gonna see what we can do to make it easier to get it in correctly. But anyway, it's out. Some damage here and there. We're gonna see what I can do. And but at least I got easy access to the radiator now. And I'm gonna take that out. All right, so we're back to the radiator install here. It's been a day or two. I ordered parts from Rock Auto as opposed to paying $250 for a new radiator. I got one for $50 on Rock Auto. I just had to wait a couple of days. I was busy anyway, so I couldn't fix it anyway. So luckily I have a couple of spare cars that I drive. So I got this out, or this back in, and I wanted to share that this is not fun. So essentially, to get the radiator installed, you have to screw it into the AC condenser. And sorry, there is one screw there and one screw down there. That one's impossible to get to, other than luckily I had my daughter here who has small arms who could fit through this gap in here, and we had to stand on our heads and jump 3 times on our right leg and twice on my left, and we got it to line up, and we got them in there. And then the problem, of course, is all these radiators, none of them have the correct dimensions for these things to bolt up to. I've had this problem before where you get a new radiator and nothing bolts up exactly right. It's a millimeter off here or there. Well, it won't screw together if it's a millimeter off. So instead of trying to get a bolt to screw into this part over here, I just put a a bolt from this side and pushed it through and then screwed a nut on here. So that's holding that on. There's supposed to be one down here on the bottom. That one ain't gonna be attached. That's just gonna hold on there by itself. I don't even see it. It's supposed to screw together. I don't know how to get to it, and I ain't even gonna try. So that's just the way this is gonna be. And the radiator is back in here, and now I'm gonna hook up some hoses and other things. All right, welcome back. So probably the hardest part of this repair is gonna be to try to fish this back in here, this fan. And as you can see, it's a really tight fit, and you got these brake lines over here. You got very little clearance. You got hoses and other things in the way that just want to make it really difficult. Tell you what, I'm going to take this off. This is in the way. I'm going to leave this one on, and the passenger side I'm unplugging because the wires were getting caught on stuff. All right, attempt number 2. This side first. Almost at home. You want to go to your home. Go home. This is your home. Come on. Go home. Sound good. Oh well. Let's continue. All right. I believe I have it home. Yep. A little bit more finagling, but it's 90% in there. Boy, what a pain in the rear. All right, so I got the fan in. It's bolted in with these two bolts here on either side. Got it all plugged in, and then I put the radiator things in here, and that holds the radiator in place. And this is all pretty secure. So it's kind of a pain in the rear to fit it all in there, but it went in. So you're probably supposed to pull the water pump to get access. That's probably what the manual says. The previous person that pulled this out had already broken several things, so I was able to mangle it a little bit more and get it in. So it's in, the fans are in, the radiator's mounted. Just got to connect the hoses and other things, and should be back in business. Oh, I did remove the throttle body. Not sure if that was necessary, but it did give me a lot more clearance. This thing sits right here, so, and it's easy, just 4 bolts. So that should be about it. Just add, get the hoses on, get it all clamped properly, and add the coolant, and that's it. Radiator is back in, fan is in. Simply add the coolant and get the belt back on, the pulleys on. Have to pull this pulley off and this pulley off. Get all that back in, and should be good to go. And we'll get a video of it running here in the end. All right, time to start her up. First start. all back together. It's running good. Put a couple 100 miles on it. And now yeah, it's leaking. So remember when I said I should have taken off the water pump? It would have been a lot easier. Yeah. Oh well. Thanks for watching. Get Her Done Garage. Next episode, another water pump. Thank you.